Hey guys, my name is Lydia Aret, and yes, I make a living off of coding. But this video isn't about coding or software development. So I watched a video here on YouTube and they talked about publicizing your goals because that gives you the motivation to say that you want to achieve your goals in the sense that people are going to hold you accountable. This video here is to hold myself accountable to achieving each and every one of the goals I'm going to be telling you today. So let's go into the different categories of my life that I would love to improve and elevate. Firstly, we have the spiritual life, we have the finances, my health, my career, my YouTube channel, which you guys are viewing right now. Then we have self-care as well as forex. Okay. Don't look at me that way. If you don't know, but now you know, I am sort of a forex trader. I don't necessarily throw myself out there in the public. I just don't like publicizing that I do forex. But yeah, we're going to talk about all these categories. Now, for my spiritual life, the first thing here is I want to get a closer relationship with God. And to do that, I plan on finishing my entire Bible this year, 2026. And on that note, I'm going to be wishing you guys a very happy new year. Welcome to the year 2026. So I already have a plan that I've started. It's on the YouVersion app. So if you would like to join me, I'm going to put the link down below in the description box. But apart from that, if you already have YouVersion, there are different other plans that you can as well do apart from the plan I'm currently doing. The second thing on my spiritual aspect is I want to learn to fast at least twice a week. Just not alone for my spiritual life, but also for my health. They say fasting is good for the health. The main purpose of me fasting is, to have a closer relationship with God. And fasting does not necessarily just mean, fasting away from food. You can also fast from your devices that you use. Now for my finances, I plan to create a budget and stick with it every month. Like we're going to be brutal in sticking with our budgeting. And that leads me to the second thing for this year. I plan to save 2,000 US dollars this year. I know it sounds like very small depending on where you're watching me from, but for me, I live in Nigeria. That's Abuja, Nigeria, and it's quite a big sum of money to me. And then the final thing on my finance list, to invest into the stock market. I don't have a definitive amount that I want to invest, but it's around 100,000 to about 1 million. I don't know how that's going to be possible because, like I said, we're trying to tighten our budget, but we're going to see how that is going to be possible. Now for my health aspect, I plan to exercise at least 3 times in a week. Currently, there's a gym beside my office, but the cost of gymming has definitely increased this year. Before, I think last year was like 20,000. So that's a monthly subscription. So this year it's either going to be 25 or 30. And we're trying to live below our means. So I might do home exercises. We have a treadmill and some other gym equipment in my house. But I might still, go to the gym because, seeing other people gymming would motivate you to actually do that. And the fact that I'm putting my money into that would definitely make me want to exercise every day. Also, I plan to eat healthy. I joined the cooking class last year, so now I'm going into the aspect of cooking for myself, not for self-care. Me, as a person who grew up in an African home, that it was better to not spend money outside, but to do everything you wanted to do in your home. I'm planning to take care of myself at least once a month. That's do something I love. That's fixing my nails, doing my hair, wearing makeup and going out to eat, or just, treating myself to a massage or riding a bike. It has been quite a long time since I rode a bike. And then the second thing on self-care category is to spend more time with family. I am a software developer, so every time I get home, I'm always, back in the room, typing, trying to debug a code or a bug, whatever you want to call it. But this year I plan to, when I get home, spend more time with my family downstairs, either watching a movie or just doing something that we love. And then finally, a lot of my friends don't live in the state that I currently live in. So this year I plan to, check on my friends quite a lot, and also to give a gift every time it's one of their birthdays, especially with people that I cherish. For me as a person, it used to be more expensive to say, oh, I want to gift somebody because of the cost of shipping whatever I want to buy to that person, or also like the cost of the gift itself. But this year we're going out of our way. Still, again, I don't know how we're going to do that, seeing that we have to stick to a very tight budget this year. And now for my career. As a very big procrastinator, I plan to, eliminate procrastination in my life. I'm currently reading a book called Hyper Focus by Chris Bailey, and it has been quite insightful. He talked about ways of achieving what you would achieve in 1 week in just 1 day, or 2 days in just 1 day. So I plan to, incorporate his techniques. Plan to do is to embark on 2 side projects at least every month, which is going to be amazing for me, and I think it's going to upgrade my development skills, my coding skills. The final thing on this list is to invest in myself. I plan to take courses that would increase and improve my skills as a developer and as a person in general. Now for my YouTube content, as you guys are watching me, I plan to embark on the 12-month challenge. I'm someone who goes on and off of YouTube. Like, whenever I'm unmotivated, the views are not coming in, the subscribers, the likes, the comments are not doing what I expect them to do, I am going to drop YouTube. But this year, I'm going to go the full 12 months and see where it leads me to. I'm going to embark on this journey without giving up and turning back. So let's see how it goes. And I also plan to, give out content that are impactful. I'm not looking for viral content. I'm looking for content that would actually reach out to my viewers. So I currently posted a video about how to overcome imposter syndrome as a software developer. Even if you're not a developer, I think it's quite insightful. And I have 2 amazing people who commented on the video about the challenges they face. Anyways, if you want to know more, you can go ahead and watch that video. This is not about that. It's just about how I want to create impactful videos here on YouTube. And now for the final category, which is the Forex. I just plan to do challenges. Like, when I mean challenges, I mean like growth challenges. That's taking your money from $5 to $500, dollars. I prefer to like grow my accounts. And that's all for the goals I plan to achieve in the year 2026. I hope and I pray to God that I'm able to achieve all of them. So if you're someone like me who's planning to achieve your goals and you want to be held accountable, I would suggest that you comment down below on this video the different categories that you want to improve in your life, and at least one thing you want to improve in your life. And I'm wishing you all the best of luck. I hope to see you on every upload. And just so you know, this changing my life in 12 months video is either going to be uploaded bi-weekly or monthly, depending on how my schedule is. See you guys next time. Bye.